So smart rings are kind of a new thing in the market in the smart wearables. So I've been using this smart ring for about a day and I came up with some genuine concerns and issues that I'm going to talk about. So the main reason why people get this is for that convenience factor. Instead of wearing a smart watch or a band, people go for this smart ring for convenience, which also presents us with some new issues. So let's find out. So the first concern is related to the water and the exposure to different sort of things like soaps, heat, moisture and stuff. So since smart ring stays on the fingers, it becomes the most exposed gadget for water, unlike the typical smart wearables like the smart bands or the smart watches. Now you might say, well, it's almost waterproof with 5 atm water rating. Well, even the IP rating has some limitations. So in fact, it seems it does not take into account stuff like the salt water and chemicals, etc. Also in the manual it is clearly mentioned that you can't go sauna or snorkeling, skiing with this, so there are a few limitations, which is reasonable. However, you can see in the maintenance section how you should maintain this if it is exposed to soaps, detergents, etc. So generally we use hand washes and stuff on a regular basis at least 3-4 times every single day, and taking off the ring 3-4 times every day is quite a hassle, I would say. I mean, compared to regular smartwatch or band, you can definitely take it once or twice. It's not a huge issue, but this could be a hassle and inconvenience. In fact, if you do the dishes, this is also another area of concern as well. And definitely stay away from hot water as it could introduce moisture, corrosion and maybe rust in the future, who knows. But what I'm trying to say is you can't be ruthless just because it has the 5 atm water rating. So these are some of the concerns that I have come across during my day-to-day usage. So the next thing is the gym and workout and generally holding things and gripping stuff. So let me explain. So I was just trying to hold my tripod to carry it somewhere, and you can see there is a quick direct contact. Sometimes this could be a little harsh on the smart ring. I mean, just imagine doing the workouts with dumbbells and all the heavyweight stuff. So you have to be really careful, and yes, there is a solution for this. You can use some gloves and stuff. So in general, when you're holding stuff and gripping, you have to be a little extra careful not to sort of damage the smart ring. Also, I noticed that while riding a bike, it constantly touches that accelerator bar, and because of that vibrations on the handle, it kind of becomes very unsettling. And thankfully they are using this ceramic material, which is rugged and should withstand these kind of abuses on a daily basis. We have to find out how this really turns out in the long run. Also, another minor issue is if you are using any tablet or iPad in the landscape, even mobile phone, particularly while gaming, this actually touches the part continuously and kind of slips out, and it really feels annoying. Another issue is the lack of display. I mean, the most basic thing that you do is check time on your smartwatch or smartband, and since it does not have any display, you cannot even check that, so it cannot replace your regular watch. There should have been a small LED display considering the price. So on your smartwatch or smartband, you can easily manage your notifications like calls or SMS. Here on the smart ring there is no display, and at least there is no vibration or anything as such, so that we are notified of any new notification. Even that is not available here, which is really sad. Another thing is the app dependency. I mean, if you want to measure your heart rate or anything, you need to depend on the app. You have to trigger it from the app. You cannot trigger it from the smart ring itself. I mean, there is no display, so there is no point of that. Now, talking about smart rings in general, they are kind of expensive, and even this one costs around 8 to 9,000 rupees. I mean, you can get a good smartwatch or a smart band and get some good pair of earphones as well. So I would say it's not really worth it for the money. I would say wait for the next generation of smart rings with better features and hope they address these shortcomings. So this video was largely about smart rings in general, guys. That's been it, guys. Do not forget to like this video, subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.